Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about SquareHue again, and this is their February subscription box, and it looks like this. We've got pink, orange, green, bam, 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 some super awesome polishes this month. The theme this month is samba, and we've got this hot chica here doing some samba. Maybe she's from Brazil. She's getting her party on. The theme for 2017 is the dance collection, so every month we're gonna have some different kind of dance theme, and they always give this little card that gives you a place to kind of swatch your polishes if you want to. And on the back, usually they give a description, at least last year they did, of, you know, why they choose that theme, like what about that theme they're trying to highlight. But it just says now, it reminds you that you know, to fight against human trafficking, and a portion of all SquareHue's proceeds goes towards stopping human trafficking. So the subscription box that I purchased from them, you can purchase a different number of polishes, and you actually have the chance to customize your polishes now, so you can see what all three colors will be. And if you're getting 2 a month, for example, you can say, okay, I want those 2 and I'll skip out on that color, whatever. I just choose to get all 3. So we're gonna go ahead and look at live application like we always do on my channel, so you can see what these polishes are like. I do purchase this subscription myself. It is billed on a certain day of the month, and then they always send it out like the first of the next month. So you're billed in February, for example, for the March box, if that makes sense. I do want to tell you what's on my lips really quick, because this is kind of a wackadoodle color for me. Maybe that's why it was in the clearance bin at Target, but this is a NYX ombre lip duo. So basically one side has a red liner and one side has this very orangey yellow lipstick. Or, you know, it's not really, well, it is a lipstick, it's just in this kind of almost lip pencil looking form. So I definitely had to blend some of the red in there to make this wearable enough for me, and I kind of ombreed the side of the lip, but I'm not really sure how much I'm loving this. But hey, the point of makeup is to try new things and have fun. At least that's the point of it for me. So let's get into this box. I want to start with the green. That's the first polish that I swatched out of this box, and I was really in love with this polish, you guys. So it's this beautiful emerald, and it has this very subtle hint of blue. So I feel like there's an undertone kind of blue in there. This is called Copas, and SquareHue has some of the hardest names for me to pronounce because they always kind of go along with the theme, which isn't always, I mean, it's usually something international, and so I do have a hard time, and I apologize for the names if I slaughter them. But Copas is this beautiful, like green blue metallic that's just, it's just stunning. It's a lustre. I almost thought it was a shimmer, but it's definitely, I mean, all the particles going into this are just too intermingled, I feel like, to call this a shimmer. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm in love with it. This had great pigmentation. This went on so nicely. I did 2 coats here, and I really did love this one. These next 2 polishes on SquareHue's little card there, they call these micro glitters, but this is what I would call a shimmer. So these are more like kind of curly jelly bases with just tons of shimmer. So this one's called Volta, and this is a beautiful bright orange, and this wasn't too sheer. I felt like this was really nice at 2 coats. It's a shade of polish where, unlike with that green, if that green had this level of opacity, I'd have to do a 3rd coat because I wouldn't like how it kind of played with my skin and still seeing the visible nail line. But because this is orange, it kind of just goes along with skin tone kind of colors. You know what I mean? So I really like this. It's beautiful and sparkly. It swatches very nicely in 2 coats. So Volta was another win. And then bringing it home for the box, we have the pink. And I was so surprised here. I was like, okay, I really like those first 2. Am I gonna love the pink? But I really did. This is a beautiful salmony pink. It's called Marchessi. I'm not really sure if that's right, sorry. It has so much gold shimmer. I feel like this brand is in tune with exactly what I want lately. I love shimmering polishes. Gold shimmer, well, kind of any kind of shimmer. I really, really love gold shimmer. It's definitely a favorite. It brings out the warmth in this pink. It's just so beautiful. It is on the lighter side. Today I chose to wear it over a light, very light pink. You know, you have your options with polishes like this because, you know, you could just do 1 coat over something else. It completely changes it up. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of the fun of it. But you could wear this at 2 coats on its own because it's very much like Volta, where it's not absolutely opaque, but it's very nice at 2 coats. If you wanted to, I guess you could go for a 3rd, but I feel like it, again, plays well with skin kind of tones to where You don't have to have a very light pink like this be absolutely opaque. In my opinion, I thought it looked nicely at 2 coats. So this we have is Marchessi, I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever it is called, I really enjoyed it. Alright guys, so here's what's up. I had fully intended on skipping the March box from SquareHue because I had just started subscribing to the Hollow hookup, which is double the cost of this one, by the way. But you're getting 4 indie polishes, and this is 3 polishes for $20, and they're not indie. You know what I mean? So for me, I was like, okay, well, let me put my money there for now, and let's go ahead and give that a try. But this box came, and I just loved all 3 so much. So I'm gonna see what the colors look like for March, and you might see March's box on my channel. I don't know, we'll have to go ahead and see how those polishes look. But I was totally blown away by this box. Usually I like 2, maybe 1 out of 3 sometimes. Usually it's been 2 lately, they've been pretty good. I loved all 3 this time, and that's even with an orange in the mix. So this box, I mean, if you can get it, they basically, if you sign up to receive like their newsletter and stuff, they'll tell you when they're selling their older boxes. So I fully recommend this box as soon as it comes on sale in a couple of months. I think it'll probably be. Snatch it if you can. I think it was great. I don't really, well, I guess I'll pick that green as my favorite, but I liked all of them. So I hope you found this helpful, you guys. Thanks for stopping by for this review. I hope you're having a super duper day. I will see you back for the next review. Take care. Bye.